like to welcome you as we unlock the locker room code.
Twilight Zone lang eh.
What are you
No.
What is this?
Lalagyan natin ng ano.
What is this?
It's so creepy.
Creepy yun. That's the creepy look. And our guests. Sandali, Hindi pa ako tapos. And our guests are individuals that are always in locker rooms. Let's start off with Roy. A lot of people, women and men, are actually very curious. What goes on inside the locker room? Is there a locker room code? What is the dynamics there?
The ones that I've been in are a lot more boisterous than you would have outside of it.
So loud.
Yeah, it can be. Just you joke a lot. Sometimes you can say it's a bit of nervousness before the match. You're just getting rid of some energy, and it's really about just bantering with people, so you can. It builds a bit of relationships as well.
Yeah.
So you get friends with each other. You're just joking around, and it gets a bit of bond before the game. So, for example, if you're in the showers, maybe you whip up a towel and start whipping people with it. Something just like that.
Medyo hindi naman natagal.
Ganun rin ba sa inyo? Ganun rin ba sa inyo?
Walang towel.
Kamay lang.
I have to agree with Roy's perspective there about, it's building.
There's a lot of bantering.
A lot of bantering.
Alam mo ako ng bantering. Ako nawawala ako kanina ko ng mga bantering tsaka mga ganun. Kwentuhan lang.
Sa locker room, in terms of my experience, really more of building the relationship as a team. People there, your teammates or you yourself have your own rituals in a way. So, iba dyan, kita mo, may nagbe-meditate. Some are listening to music. Some are eating. Some are actually just talking. In Ateneo, a lot of people were playing chess before a game.
Really?
In the locker room, yeah. I don't know why.
Mga
naman kasi kami, we're going for intellectual
It's
sports.
really exciting, ha?
Okay,
So, but in a way, we all have.
don't bury yourself alive.
Ano, pagbalik sa chess ko, yeah!
Parang
My
naka-goal.
pawn eats your pawn!
Parang may naka-goal pa, mga ganun po. Fist bumps. But in a way, we all mind our own businesses there. Before the game, it's your time to prepare yourself mentally and emotionally, physically also. So, it's really something na up to you, but within the respect of the team. Kung ano yung napag-agreehan na, okay, walang ganito mangyayari, walang ganyan, diba? So,
Miyaka, ikaw, you've tried to be part of the team at saka doon rin sa kabilang side. So both sides na ano mo na, diba?
Girls and boys.
Girls and boys na try mo na. Okay, sa locker room. Sa locker room. Okay. Ngayon, as a player mo
Not believe whatever Jason said.
bakit? Diba? Sa locker room, na-try mo na, diba? As a, all girls kayo, volleyball. Tapos, as a reporter, girl ka, puro boys naman nandun. What is the difference? When you were a player, was it weird na pag may papasok na lalaki? And now naman, flip side, pag pumapasok ka, puro lalaki naman yung team, do you feel uneasy?
Actually, nung player ako, walang pumapasok sa locker room namin. Kasi parang, di ba, you mind your own business, we want to do our own things. Yung mga rituals mo before a game. We had a guy coach.
Tunay?
Yeah.
Tunay na lalaki. Kasi meron yung half lang eh, kaya pwedeng,
And then, tunay na lalaki.
Oo.
Oo, as in, 100%. Hindi siya pumapasok ng locker room namin until like 10 minutes before a game para sa pre-game. Yun lang. Pero itong, on the flip side, nung guys na ako.
Sandali bago ka mag-flip side. Kayo rin nag-ano rin kayo ng towel, tsaka yung kamay, gano'n. Kaya kinukwento nila.
Sabi kasi minsan talagang wala kang shirt, ganyan-ganyan, kasi nagpapalit ka lang. Wala kang pakialamanan kasi talaga. You just do your thing. Kayo rin kung if you wanna hang it loose, di ba? We don't give a Why? Why is everybody
Okay.
covering their faces?
Okay. Ganun pala sa locker room. Okay pala yun. Sandali, I'm not imagining it. Go ahead, ha? Go ahead.
So, medyo accurate pala.
Okay, but now that on the flip side, is it difficult for a woman to enter a locker room?
It is super difficult kasi yung mga guys, mas ano sila, mas I don't know, meron sila, mas in the
liberal.
zone sila, oo, tapos medyo mas magulo. Tsaka, like, ayoko pumapasok doon na hindi ko kasama yung coach. Kasi yung coach would always,
Siya yung taga,
make sure na everybody is, okay with it.
Oh, in the end, the locker room, who rules the locker room? Sino boss doon?
Players yan. I mean, syempre, within the team, may alpha male yan, may captain, but
Or the coach?
or the coach. But yung coach naman, pag sa locker room, hindi naman nakikialam masyado yan. I mean, kung ano yung pag-uusapan nyo, ano yung preparation, ito yung line up, o formation, bahala na. Normally, it's a captain, sasabihin niya, okay, ito yung gagawin. O tama na yung kain kasi maglalaro na or something like that. But the rest, maglalakad sila dun. Kahit naka-jockstrap lang yan, walang pakialam dun eh. So,
Yeah.
And you
Let's go back to the women's again.
You go inside a locker room na na this is what you have to expect. Diba?
Yes.
Meron kang expectations going into a locker room, so you can't actually just go in there and, be ignorant about what's going inside.
Would there be a culture thing in the locker room? Do you think like it would be different in the same country? Locker rooms would be different, or when you go to another country, it could be even far more different than what you would see here.
I've not been to many locker rooms around the world, so I'm not sure how expertise I have about it.
There's actually a
Nahuli na si
website,
Jason.
lockerroom.com.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll try that.
baka i-bookmark
It depends on the people.
Or maybe individually,
Yeah.
culturally individually. Could that be a
I think it's like more individually, perhaps, in terms of like you mentioned with the alpha male, the dynamics of the group. It really depends on the psychology of the individuals. I think more than that. Perhaps things like in England, perhaps it's more. You'd do more jokes and pranks on each other that maybe would be of a sexual nature as well. I mean, maybe you'd sort of pull the shots down at the same time before going out or something. But it's similar. It happens in every country. I think. I don't think there's any country, perhaps, where there's no banter.
And that's actually where the bond starts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, in the
Ability.
locker room.
Yeah.
Dun sa women's, balik tayo doon, nagkilaan nila siya.
Maybe they should share.
Walang
in the shirts, to be
ihihilain eh.
honest.
Wala.
No.
Hindi, tsaka masikip yung shorts ng women's, hindi ka tulad ng pamba.
Topic nga talaga.
At saka sa football, mahaba yung short. Okay, now you say that, players rule the locker room. Okay, so whose responsibility does it become for that locker room to be acceptable for people to come in? Like for example, let's say Miyaka's working, let's say it's in a basketball game. Whose responsibility is it para to make sure na Miyaka gets her story? Nothing, maybe, sabihin natin, baka untoward mangyari sa kanya.
Well, in terms of yung may other person entering the locker room, for me kasi, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's the locker room. Kunyari, after the game, post-match interview, nagbibisa ko eh. But, yung mga untoward incidents like possibly yung talagang naka-nude ka dyan, yun, medyo control siguro ng either the captain yan, or the managers, or the team, basta team staff na may parating kasi na mag-interview, at least kahit paano maging camera decent ka naman kaysa yung nakalagang nakaupan. Kasi normally pag closed door yan, a lot of players also are either liberal na okay lang sa kanila na maglalakad kung anong ginagawa nila, or some players wouldn't mind because they're more on their holding on to themselves na ayoko na.
Holding on to themselves.
Mali.
Balik na tayo.
Okay,
Doon sa locker room ng women's ulit, ha? Ano yung craziest things na nangyayari?
May naghahabulan.
May holding on to themselves.
Pero sige, tuloy mo. Kinig ako.
Ganun lang. Kasi I'm pretty sure how guys are then. No, not so much.
Yuck.
Teka lang, let me just rephrase that. Hindi, mas may nanghaharot din, may ganun.
So, ganun. Yee! Ganun sila. Yee! So, talaga yung ganun. Exciting. Exciting. Ha? Gusto ko pa mahabang kwentuhan pa sana to. Pinipigil nyo na kami. Kayo kasi sumagot pa kayo eh. Dapat puro kayo biyakan na nagtanong ko eh. Kunyari lang, uulang kayo.